in for 3 years.
Okay.
Well, I mean, how could he not? Nelson makes 7.5.
So if in the last 12 hours he's like, I don't want to go anywhere. I'll just take whatever you're offering. Then that's what happened here, guys. But there's no way that JT and his agent Pat Brisson had sat around the table for the last 2 or 3 weeks and say, boy, do you think we can get them to $4.38 million?
Why?
Are you following me here?
You're saying, like,
he ate it. He ate it on this.
But then why did he do it now? Like, why not wait till July 1st and see what the contract offers are going to be because they weren't there?
No, because I think the Leafs would say, we're moving on, and it might not be there for you.
I think a genuine willingness to walk away from something, and in my own life, when it's come to like negotiating any sort of career or opportunity or whatever, when I've been genuinely willing to leave, that's when it's gone well. And I think the Leafs were genuinely willing to walk.
This is John Tavares saying, I've made $110 million. You think I care about an extra $2 million? Like he may have left $10 million on the table.
Well, listen, Brock
8 or 10,
3,
but
10, 7.5
he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He wants to stay here and retire a Toronto Maple Leafs. And there is
the right move for him. They'll make this money back if they win.
Forget the money. He's comfortable.
Yeah,
okay. He's just comfortable here. He didn't want to pack up and leave. And it's totally his right to do that. For sure, and I understand it, and I understand it from the Leaf perspective that, John, you may be able to get 6 or 7 million on the open market, but that's not where we have you. Someone's going to sign you and see the 38 goals and the 75 points and say, you're my second line centerman. We don't see you there. We're going to have to find a new role for you, and it's slotted at 4.38. That's where it's at. Now, of course, he's going to come back and he's going to fight like tooth and nail to go get his second line centerman position again. And judging on what the Leafs have, he may be there. We don't know. We don't know where he's going to be. Now,
but they didn't pay him second line center money, Kip. Like that's not.
This is not second line centerman money.
No, but that's
Kip's
what I mean.
point.
That's
my point.
Until they have a better second line center,
that's
what he is.
But I don't think they give him that money
with the plan
to be the second line center.
No, absolutely not.
Anyways.
One's coming, they're shopping, they're looking for one, and he's going to have to be one of those guys that could fill in a heartbeat. If they do find a second line centerman and he gets hurt, he can move up and down the lineup. He can play on the first line, the second line, the third line, and I get it because right now there's not a lot of choices out there for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They need his points just to make sure that they get back into the playoffs, guys. Forget about beating Florida with this signing. This isn't about beating Florida. This is about getting back into the playoffs.
Well, and you look at what's going on around the league. It's Peterka, Dobson, Kane, Zegers, Burakovsky, Marchment, Hall. Like, guys are getting traded. Like, I don't mind the Leafs if they end up, Matthews, Hurdle, Tavares down the middle, 1, 2, 3, maybe Lawton at 4C. But unless you make that Hurdle move, you're in trouble.
I just quickly before we get to Doug, from the fans' perspective with this Tavares thing, this is just so. Like, I sent out a tweet talking about like taking a home down discount and how it's really nice to see what a concept, and just all the responses are Leafs legend, JT Legends row. Like it doesn't take much. Like how he is going to be perceived because of this discount is going to change his whole people's perspective on him, where he was measured against the 11 or what was it 11 mil. He was measured against that 11 mil his entire career here. And now he signs this perceived hometown discount, and the perception immediately flips. It doesn't take much.
And it doesn't take much in this market to flip the other way, too.
No, but like people are never going
to go 3 weeks. Have this guy score 2 goals in the first 10 or 12 games.
But he's making $4 million,
and it's
instead
like,
of
why
11.
did they sign him?
No,
that's how crazy this market is.
I disagree about that.
Okay,
it's just he makes nothing now on the cap, basically. It's like
it's definitely fresh for Leaf fans to watch a guy take a hit like this when his value's perceived so much more around the hockey world.
Yeah, anyways.
Okay, fair enough. Let's bring in Doug MacLean. It is Friday, off the rails. He is in Los Angeles getting ready for his major speaking appearance. I don't know, where are you? Are you in the LA Coliseum. Where are you speaking?
I'm in my hotel room right now, and I spoke this morning at 9, and I've got to go back and do it at 1. So I'm a busy guy.
You are. Okay.
What happened? Did I miss some news? I heard you talking about Tavares.
Yes, Tavares signing a new 4-year deal at 4.38 AAV. Let's start there for you, Mac, on the Leafs bringing JT back.
I think it's a good move for them. I really do, and I think the number is good. I mean, people were talking 4.5, 5 million, so I think it's a fair deal for both. Is it a big discount? You guys are talking like it's a devastating discount. Well, I think it's a good signing for the Leafs. I think it's a fair deal.
Well, there was talk out there that 38-goal scorer, and we've watched Stamkos, still hit the market, even though Tampa last season didn't feel like his value was where Nashville thought it was. But, there is a sense that there was more money out there that he's certainly left on the table.
Yeah, but he wanted to be in Toronto, and they need him. You can say all you want. They need him, and he's going to be an important guy. I mean, is he going to be the 2, 3? He's going to probably be their number 2 guy still, and so it's a good signing. He left money on the table, obviously, to stay in Toronto as a hometown discount, which you guys alluded to. So I think it's a fair deal. I think it's a good deal for them. And you can't miss a 30-goal scorer, guys. They've already lost Marner in all likelihood, so they had to get Tavares done. Compare him to the other centers that are available out there.
There aren't any.
Yeah.
That's right. So I think it's a good signing by Brad. I really do.
Doug, what do you make of all the player movement right now? A lot of bigger names are moving, teams being fairly aggressive, trying to get their people.
Yeah, they've got to be aggressive because of cap situations. And you see, Dallas, they're going to be active. A lot of teams are trying to move money because they want to free up. They want to sign some people on July 1. So it doesn't surprise me in the least.
Mac, we've seen a couple of trades already. Peterka was one that we anticipated. He was not happy in Buffalo. He's not ready to make a long-term commitment, including a 5-year deal that he ultimately got out of Utah. But what are you hearing on the Buffalo front? And ultimately, was this wise of Kevin Adams?
I mean, they've got to fix this problem. I mean, I was in Columbus for a number of years. Nobody ever asked for a trade. And that was a new franchise in Columbus. Nobody ever asked for a trade. And you see this, just look at the list of guys they've had to trade in the last couple of years. It's frightening. And I think they got, I like the defenseman. But this, Peterka has a chance to be an unbelievable talent. And he got big money, no denying that. But I don't get what the problem is, why they don't want to be there. Winning is one thing, I get that, but there's more to it than